What will undeniably be the toughest three-game stretch of Florida State's 2026 schedule will conclude with a home game against the Clemson Tigers on Halloween. At least there's a bye between the game at Miami and Clemson coming to town. But if the earlier stretch of schedule doesn't end Mike Norvell's tenure, it's entirely possible it ends somewhere in this run, which begins October 9th with a road game at Louisville. Date: Saturday, October 31st, TBD. Location: Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee, Florida. Previous matchup: Clemson 24, FSU 10. All-time series: FSU leads 21-17 but has won just one of the last 10. 2025 record: 7-6, 4-4. Two things to know. Cade Klubnik's extended tenure as Clemson quarterback has come to an end. While the Tigers haven't officially named a starter, it would seem to be Christopher Vezina's job to lose. A former four-star recruit who was on the fringe of the top 100 in the 2023 class, the redshirt junior has largely served in mop-up duty during his first 3 seasons, throwing for 596 yards, 4 touchdowns and 1 interception with a 61% completion percentage in 14 games, 1 start. He'll also have a kind of new offensive coordinator to work with as Clemson moved on from Garrett Riley and brought back Chad Morris, previously their OC/QB's coach from 2011 to 14 before a failed head coaching career at SMU in Arkansas. Getting the band back together feels like a last-ditch effort by Dabo Swinney to rediscover the good old days before it's too late. Defensive coordinator Tom Allen is back for a second season with Clemson. While he was viewed as an ace hire last offseason after anchoring an elite Penn State defense on their run to the college football playoff semifinals, the unit didn't live up to expectations. Clemson finished 9th in the ACC in yards per play allowed, 5.32. for the second straight season after finishing first or second in that stat in 3 of the prior 4 seasons. The Tigers committed even stronger to the transfer portal this offseason after dipping a toe in last year, and 9 of their 11 transfer additions are on the defensive side of the ball, including 5 defensive linemen and 4 defensive backs. Will the defense take a step forward with a year in Allen's 4-2-5 system under their belts? 3 key players. Redshirt junior defensive end Will Helt, Clemson's big transfer addition last offseason from Purdue. Helt lived up to the hype with 7.5 sacks and 15.5 tackles for loss in 2025. Any chance of a defensive improvement is dependent on him making a massive impact. Junior wide receiver Bryant Wesco Jr., an immediate impact player as a freshman in 2024, Wesco played just 7 games last season before his season prematurely ended due to a scary back injury sustained on a flip while being tackled. He's been cleared for practice entering this season, though, and appears poised for a 3rd straight standout season after amassing over 500 yards and 5+ touchdowns in each of his first 2 collegiate seasons. Junior cornerback Ashton Hampton, a Tallahassee native who elected not to play for the local team, Hampton could evolve into the next great Clemson cornerback this season. He has 3 interceptions, 13 pass breakups and 72 tackles over 2 seasons, including 10 tackles last year and 3 career pass breakups in 2 games against the Seminoles. He was picked on the preseason All-ACC first team by Phil Steele, speaking to how he's perceived entering year 3 with Avion Terrell now off to the NFL. Florida State exceeds expectations and things continue to fall apart at Clemson. It seems highly unlikely Swinney is fired mid-season, but their 7 wins last season were the fewest since 2010. If things go poorly again relative to the program's former expectations, one can wonder what their motivation could be by the time late October rolls around. Like last year, it's a battle between 2 similarly talented teams that have fallen on hard times compared to when they used to run the ACC. The game comes down to the 4th quarter, with home field potentially swinging things in FSU's favor or Clemson possibly being improved this season and escaping with a win, like they have in their last 4 trips to Tallahassee. Norvell has already been fired and Clemson smells blood in the water. Swinney runs it up and this time succeeds at getting one of his sons a touchdown in a game at Florida State. Saturday, August 29th, New Mexico State Aggies. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee, 7 p.m., the CW. Monday, September 7th, SMU Mustangs. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee, 7:30 p.m., ESPN. Saturday, September 19th. Alabama Crimson Tide. Bryant-Denny Stadium, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, 3:30 p.m., ABC. Saturday, September 26th. Central Arkansas Bears. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee. Saturday, October 3rd. Virginia Cavaliers. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee. Friday, October 9th. Louisville Cardinals. Cardinal Stadium, Louisville, Kentucky, 7 p.m., ESPN. Saturday, October 17th. Miami Hurricanes. Hard Rock Stadium, Miami Gardens, Florida. Saturday, October 31st. Clemson Tigers. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee. Saturday, November 7th. Boston College Eagles. Alumni Stadium, Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts. Friday, November 13th. Pitt Panthers. Acrisure Stadium, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 7 p.m., ESPN. Saturday, November 21st. NC State Wolfpack. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee. Friday, November 27th. Florida Gators. Doak Campbell Stadium, Tallahassee, 3:30 p.m., ABC.